Well, back again for some more Harvest Moon GBC free. Well, today I screwed up and I don't have time at all. So let's just get some days going on this one. So yeah, today it got way too late, so I'm better off not doing Mario because I wanted too much anyway. So like I'd play a couple, maybe one world. Yeah, I'd rather keep the playthrough small. Oops, that's not where food was meant to go. So yeah, let's just do this and relax a little. Winter is coming, so let's start that. I still don't know. Oh, I forgot to check what I need to do, because I don't know if I need to get one fish in the aquarium or if I need to fill it all the way up with fish. Because I think I have all the fish already, I just don't have the maximum amount of fish. So yeah, I need to check that. But we have time, we have one whole month, so it's not something I need to do in a rush. And I forgot again about the eggs. Okay. So now I have to go to the menu because this bag kind of sucks in a way. I think it's the PlayStation game Back to Nature, where if you take something out of the bag and put it inside, I think it picks the first slot and then puts it on the last one. In this game, you pick the last slot and put it back on the last slot, so you can't cycle items, which sucks. Okay, let's shampoo the sheep. And yeah, this game doesn't even have a hothouse, which kind of sucks. Actually, let me check something. Oh, I do have a male sheep. They are called sheep in this game, so it's not me saying it's a male sheep, it's just how the game classifies them. Ooh, I have a lot of stuff to sell, okay. Let's get rid of the milk before it expires. See, yeah, yesterday I was mentioning how nowadays games are too streamlined, and and when people hear that, they might confuse like making menus better, for example. Not really. This game, for example, could use streamlining, which is the menus. This menu, for example, sucks. Having to go through all this text, it just shouldn't happen. Like, when I pick something to sell, I should stay in the window until I press B. But no, they make you leave every time you sell something. This is good streamlining. What I don't like is when they streamline gameplay in a way that the game can only be played in a very specific way, then that makes the games boring. Why did I have to... Oh, don't tell me I played one more day and I didn't notice. No, it's fine. It was something else, okay. Like, they streamlined the gameplay to be easy for the developer to make it. And balance. And also... It's pretty much to promote the dopamine sensors in your body to go crazy, right? And to me, the result is games become depthless. They don't have depth. It's... You play in a certain way and that's it. You don't get out of that tiny box. Games nowadays are tiny boxes. Which is a shame, right? Because we have hardware that is supposed to be very powerful. And then you have games where they can't handle an enemy spawning without freezing. And it's like, come on, guys. It's... older games didn't have these issues. Why can't you solve it? And it sucks. And then you play the game, and it's like, oh, it's a really good game. But then the gameplay after a few hours is like, it's a slog. And then people start making excuses. It's like, oh no, it's not just the gameplay. It's about the music and the story and the narrative. Screw you! I'm playing a game. If the gameplay isn't good, it's a bad game. Simple. Those things are good to have as well. But they don't carry the game. Like, a good story won't make me go through a boring game. It's the issue I had with Octopath Traveler. I like the story, I like the characters, the music and all. I hated the gameplay after 20 hours. I just couldn't handle it. It was boring. And the reason it was boring is because the game was streamlined. Crap. They simplified everything, streamlined everything to be easy. And the combat is pretty much a match 2 symbol game. You match 2 symbols and you win. Provided you can survive the attacks. That might happen. But there's why you unlock the ability of equipping all the jobs, and I really like that. I really, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I really like that. And then it's pretty much pointless to equip most jobs because you don't want to have more abilities. You want to match those symbols faster. So you want to hit enemies with the weakness faster, which means most jobs you don't want. You would only want a few that allow you to do very quick attacks to stagger the enemy faster. Because everything in that game is around the stagger system. And that is why every time I see an RPG, a turn-based game, with stagger mechanics, I immediately think this is going to be the worst piece of crap ever. Either the stagger system will be useless, but you can say it's a good bonus, or it's going to be forced on you, it's going to make the gameplay too simple, and it's going to completely cut any option you can have. Octopath Traveler is exactly that. Everything you do is just stagger system. Bosses have mechanics, how do you get rid of them? Stagger. How do you stop enemies from attacking you? Stagger. How do you survive the super tanky mobs that spawn randomly in the overworld, which can wipe your entire team if you don't watch out? Stagger. Everything is just a stagger system. Yes, they are meant to be weaknesses, but before a weakness was a bonus, and if you couldn't do it, the game didn't care, right? You could still beat a boss without their weakness. The weakness just made the fight easier, but it allowed you to have more strategies. In games like Octopath Traveler, I felt like I didn't have strategy. It's just discover the symbol, match the symbol, and that's it. There's no thought about it. One game, for example, that I thought it was one of the best turn-based games of its era was Radiant Historia. Why? Because the combat was fun. The combat allowed you to have multiple strategies. I, for example, used traps. I'd place traps on the field and then made the enemies trigger them. So that was how I played, but there was other ways to play depending on which character you have. The game had a bunch of variety, and it didn't force that on you. You made your own strat. Provided you watched out for the enemy, but you made your own strats. And I always felt like that game was very unfairly criticized. People were very picky. Oh, the balance. Yeah, did you play other turn-based games? They're all unbalanced. Like, you can see people playing Final Fantasy games and finishing them really fast because they weren't balanced. And that's that thing where, the abilities weren't perfectly balanced, right? But then when enemies are unfairly balanced, people are like, oh no, that's just difficulty. No, sometimes it's not difficulty, it's unbalanced enemies. The Digimon games, the newer ones, well, Digimon Story always had a bit of that, but it got worse. In Cyber Sleuth, it's really bad, where the balance of the enemies is awful. Like, it's so damn awful. It's not fun how unbalanced some enemies are, because you can like fight a boss that's just as weak as a regular enemy, and suddenly they give you a boss that's much stronger than anything at your level, and you might not even have good places to grind. And because Cyber Sleuth has static stats, it makes even worse to grind for levels. Like, that game was one of the worst RPGs I've ever played. And it's not that it's like one of those where there is problems with some aspects, like variety and stuff. Like, the game has no backgrounds, every dungeon, there's barely any dungeons. Every place you visit, it's always the same handful of places. Even when it's not the same place, it's a recycled tile that looks exactly the same. One dungeon was 4 tiles, for the same tile copied 4 or 5 times. That was a whole dungeon. It was incredibly lazy, but there's no like bugs and stuff. There's an aspect of quality. I guess it's what people nowadays some people call quality slop. Quality slop is basically a game that has quality to it, but at the same time it doesn't do well where it should, so it becomes flop. But people just think bad means everything bad. No, you can have a game that has quality to it, but then fails so bad in one area that it becomes a bad game. It could have the best graphics, but if it has the worst gameplay, it's bad. Okay, let's go start winter, I guess. So that game had that issue where you didn't run into issues related to quality itself, right? Like there weren't game-breaking bugs and stuff. At the same time, I shouldn't be doing this. But oh well. I'm going to reset. Because I'm not sure if I can plant like flowers during winter. But the gameplay wasn't good, mostly because of the leveling. The leveling and Digivolutions sucked. For example, I think it was in the first... Well, it's not the first game, but... In Digimon World, I think if you... I think they have like a stat that tells you... Well, it doesn't tell you, it tells the game. Which is the preferred evolution of a Digimon. And they have higher chances for it if the stats win for either. I'm not sure if that's how it goes. But in Cyber Sleuth, sometimes following the original Digivolution line is worse than using a different Digimon. For example, I was at late game and I wanted Metal Garurumon. So I went with where Garurumon, the perfect level. I can spell it. I can spell that name. So where Garurumon was a speed Digimon. So that meant he had low defense. But Metal Garurumon is a defense Digimon. So they require you to have a stupid level of defense. But if where Garurumon is speed and has low defense, it's extremely hard to get that evolution, which should be the easiest. It doesn't need to be easy, but it shouldn't be hard to attain. And in that game they made almost impossibly hard. I went to like level 80 and I had to dump all my extra stats. The game lets you add a few extra stats to a Digimon. Right, they are always there, attached to them until you... I think you can remove them, but it's all of it is a very long-winded process. It's not fun, because the Digifarm sucks in that game, or it's very expensive. And I spent a bunch of money again. Like, so far in this game, I only had one female chicken. All the other ones are male, which sucks. But yeah, I had to spend a ton of money wasting my extra stats on defense so I could Digivolve, and I still had to go to level 80 or something. It was stupid. I spent like hours doing that. It was awful. And it shouldn't be. Like, if you follow the original Digivolution line, it shouldn't be easy, but it shouldn't be hard at the same time. They balanced the game very wrong. And all because you have fixed stats. If it was like the older Digimon story games, it wouldn't be an issue. Because the stats belong to the Digimon, not the Digivolution. So if you level Agumon and then Digivolve to Greymon, and then go back to Agumon, that Agumon will be stronger. But in the newer games, if you do that, your Agumon will be just as strong as before. So you wasted your time. Kinda not, because you unlocked higher level caps and unlocked the Abi stat, which allows you to get extra stats, which usually it's a useless feature. It's there so you can access evolutions early, because they weren't balanced. That's all it does. It's not you won't use it in a good way most of the time, and most of the time you won't even use it. So it's an useless feature they added to make the game worse. Okay, there's no seeds, so I can't plant anything at all. Okay, so let's go to the menu. So I can check on something. So I don't know. I don't know how you get the Lake King plotline. Oh, wait. I forgot. There's something fun in this game. I wonder if I can unlock it. Yes, let's do this. I still don't know how to deal with the fish stuff, so there it is. This is it. Oh wait, Jesus Christ! I thought it was 3K, not 30K. Oh, but I really want it. Well, I don't really need. Oh, I do need the money. Wait, how much money do I need? Let me check. Later I'll probably need money. It doesn't tell me. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I need to buy that much stuff. And seeds are not that expensive, so I'm going to waste money. I'm going to waste 30K. Screw it. So I got a snowboard. So what one might wonder, what's the point of a snowboard? Well, to snowboard, of course. And let's go back to games being streamlined. They also forgot that people like to have fun. And minigames are an important part of games. So, it's a farming game. With a snowboarding game, which I don't know how to play it. I think there's like tricks and stuff, but I don't know how to do them. Okay, I guess going downhill you just need to stay in the middle and not fall. But I think there's like tricks you can do. Oh yeah, but you can't go to the sides. I think there's like a point when you can do tricks. Ooh, okay, so there's trees. But yeah, snowboarding in a fishing in a farming game. Isn't that great? Oh. Oh, this is where you do tricks. Oop. Okay. Okay, so you can do tricks on the ramps. I knew that you could do tricks, I just didn't remember when. Yeah, the obstacles go a bit crazy. But you can like brake if you don't want to hit them, which is fine. Okay, I don't know how you stop that trick. So I guess I had to like press the key to stop it. Oh, you still need to jump. Damn, I missed the jump there. Yeah, that trick I don't know how to stop it. And I don't even know how to do it because I'm just spamming buttons. The minigame does take a while. It still didn't finish. I thought it was a bit shorter actually. Ah, clipped it. Okay, this is just a fun activity. It's honestly it was a waste of money, and I probably should reset the game, but oh, okay, so you have... There is a... There's a score and the time. So I didn't in the... So you can do score or time. Not today. Not today. So we can do that during winter. The issue is... I don't think it gives me anything at all. So... yeah, winter has nothing to do. So... yeah. We can fish, though. The issue with fishing is that I don't like selling the fish. It takes way too much time. So for today, let's fish a bit. Just to get some fish on the aquarium. Then before the day ends, I'll go there, dump the fish. No! Oh, I did this again. I accidentally pressed B. And threw the fish away. I want to have the time there. I used to play the game entirely like this, but nowadays it kind of hurts my eyes to have the UI down there. And it's a shame they didn't make it slightly smaller, which they could, because you can see there's a lot of wasted space on top of the UI. Like the window for text could be a bit smaller, but this could be the fact that maybe in Japanese they took a bit more of space. the letters or characters. So we can fish it till like 3 p.m. And of course, since it's winter, the music is a bit... it's kind of a bit sad. I forgot that I could just do this. You can spam. You don't need to wait. You can just spam the button, because the button only works when something bites. So you can spam. Okay. Yeah, fishing in this game is very easy. It just takes time. But since I'm not playing a fishing game, I don't care much. I just want to get the aquarium full, which I'm going to use this winter. And because I want to get the Lake King. Now the issue is I can't store this fish. And I don't know if I can go on the boat with the fish. Nope, we can't. Okay, one less fish. I think it doesn't matter. I don't think people will hate me for it. And honestly, I don't like when... I think this game doesn't have that. Some games have the littering, which makes everyone not like it. Okay, so... it doesn't want carps. So carps go on top. Okay. Now, which one do you not like? Bullgill. Bullgill, king carp. Okay, so some of them are already full. Bullgill, we have 4. King carp, we have 4. We don't have enough carps. Wait. Oh. Because they are bigger, it's only 2. Okay. Black bass. Is it bass? Or bass? I don't know. Snakehead one, okay. So we need these 2, I think. So we need to get those 2 fishes, and the farm will be done. Of course I'm going to forget about it, so next time I'll have to check it again. But yeah, let's go. I think I'm going to complete the aquarium in this playthrough because it's easy. And I guess I need to make back the money I've spent today on an useless snowboard, which I'm not going to use all that much. Anyway, I was expecting to play a bit more, but it's that time. Like I said, it was going to be a short one. Actually, I got here way too late, and then I took way too much time to get started. Because I was going to make this a longer one, and it's just as long as usual. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more. I think it will be just Mario or just this. I don't know because I have to see. I need to go somewhere. I don't know how much time it will take me, but I'll probably be stuck in a line for a long while. And I have to get there early. And if I don't get there early, I will not get early home to be able to stream. So yeah, I'm not sure about tomorrow. I'll try to get everything done early so I can stream a bit, but if not, oh well. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with more. Until then, bye bye.